Peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, peas porridge in the pot, 9 days old. Some like it hot, some like it cold, some like it in the pot, 9 days old. Yuck! I know you know that song. I'm excited to read to you today. You're gonna love this book. It's hilarious. Crafticus and I picked it out. It's called Belly Button Boy, and it's about a little boy who ends up with a plant growing out of his belly button because he doesn't wash properly. It's so funny. It's by Peter Maloney and Felicia Zakoskis. Belly Button Boy. Oh, and as I'm reading, listen for the rhymes. This whole book rhymes, and the rhymes are pretty fun. Billy loved digging. The deeper, the better. And some of that dirt got under his sweater. At the beach, Billy buried himself in sand, and even his sister would lend him a hand. When people told Billy, "You're covered with dirt," Billy just answered, "Well, dirt doesn't hurt." So Billy's navel was filled up like a cup with all the kinds of things that boys will dig up. And under that dirt, that muck, grime, and grout, the tiniest seed had started to sprout. You hearing those rhyming words? Grout, sprout, up, cup. The rhymes get even better. It grew through the night, and then in the morning, it woke Billy up without any warning. There in his belly, a little bush stood, and Billy just gasped, "This isn't good." This was something he just couldn't share. He knew that his sister would tease him and, what do you think rhymes with share? Do you have an idea? He says stare. He knew that his sister would just tease him and stare. And as for his friends, they'd mock him and jeer. The things he would say, he'd rather not hear. So though it was warm, Billy put on long sleeves. He had to wear clothes to hide all his leaves. He caught the school bus and kept to himself. He hid in the library behind a bookshelf. He leafed through a book on what made things grow. A book didn't tell him what he wanted to know. Like, how in the world has it happened to him to wake up one morning with a whole new limb? He went to the boy's room and locked in a stall. He saw that the plant was now several feet tall. He raced past the gym and straight to the nurse. He had to get home before things got worse. The nurse sent him home, where up in his room, he looked in the mirror and cried, "I'm in bloom!" He knew it was time for him to reveal the truth he had tried so hard to conceal. His sister just screamed, "It's all that I need. What can I say? My brother's a weed." His father turned white, perfectly pallid, and he said to his son, "You look like a salad." Although the problem clearly had shocked her, his mother just said, "Let's go see a doctor." Doc Dudley had seen him through fevers and flus, but Billy's new problem was medical news. "Your case is a matter of beyond this physician. I think a landscaper should treat your condition." Let's all go and hear what my gardener will say. He sees things like this in his field every day. The gardener was kind. Wisdom shone from his eyes. He looked Billy over and showed no surprise. "The thing that you've got here, green leaf and fruited, could best be removed if it were quickly uprooted." So he gave a big tug, then uttered, "I've got it. And now that I've got it, I think we should pot it." He looked down at Billy and said, "With your pardon, a boy's belly button should not be a garden. We've got a great gift, son, for growing things green, but your navel is one place you've got to keep clean." Now Billy washes himself head to toe, especially in places where dirt likes to grow. He doesn't want this to happen again, though the gardener did tell him, "Dirt is our friend." So, friends, today for your writing assignment, I want you to try and connect a little bit with this book. We know it's really important right now to be washing our hands. It seems like Billy wasn't washing himself very well, and he had a plant growing out of his belly button. What I'd like you to do today during writing time is to make posters for your home about hand washing. Griffin, can you get up on close on this? What I did was I took my notebook and I did a rough copy first so I knew exactly how I wanted my poster to look. Griffin says you can't see it, so I'm going to show you my good copy. And then I made my good copy. And I'm going to put this somewhere in my house. Because I know that if we were at school, the Rainbows would be doing our part to make signs for everybody all over the school to remember to wash your hands, because it's super important. I think I'm actually going to put this on the front door, because anytime anybody comes into our house, which is almost never right now, we have them wash our hands. If we go outside for a walk and then come back in, we wash our hands. We wash our hands all the time right now. So make posters for your family for writing time, and then take some pictures of them and show them to me. All right. I can't wait to see your posters. See you tomorrow.